basketball isn't easy.
Thanks for tuning into the NBA here on 2K Sports. Thursday Hoops. It's the away team going up against the home team. And now to bring you all the action, let's get to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll see you again at halftime.
Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA presented by 2K Sports for this Thursday afternoon game. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Murray?
Well, he really makes things happen offensively for this club. And as a defender, when you go against him, you have to get help defensively. So it's important for your defense to really communicate with him out on the floor.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on a roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot.
They're facing a lot of challenges, fellas, in this upcoming part of the schedule. They're faced with a lot of tough battles away from home.
You know, the trip they've got in front of them, as long and as difficult as it may be, could be a launching point if they come through it successfully. I mean, those long trips can oftentimes, when you're on the road, be momentum builders for you.
And, you know, obviously it can work the other way, too, Clark. I mean, things can go south on you if you get off to a bad start on a trip like that. So, yeah, this could be a defining moment or defining time in their season, just what they do on this upcoming trip.
There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching them go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Here's Murray. Now the feed to Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now here is Harris. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with the home team's head coach. He told me they always have to be ready, especially against this team, because of their discipline and focus offensively. He said they can embarrass you if you're not attentive at the defensive end. We've got to stick to our principles and do all the little things at that end of the floor. Kevin, his team, able to get the win in their last matchup. We'll see if they can get it done tonight.
Very good, Doris. Thanks so much. So, Steve, Clark, how critical to their defense will be shutting down the sharpshooters in this one?
Well, in my mind, that's their chief weapon, so it's critical. And I think the coach will have come up with a creative defensive game plan. We'll just see if it works.
Well, guys, you know we've seen plenty of those creative and effective game plans from this coach, so I'm betting that he won't disappoint us here today.
Porter with it. Pass to Soto.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end.
Here's Beasley 14 points from him the last game again.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
Takes the turnaround Jay, and the basket good. 5 points in the game.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Ball, the pass to George. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Fires the three. No good.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board. And his length doesn't hurt either.
There's the pass to Murray. On the wing, Williams. Cleaves, guarded by Porter. And that one's good.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. They get it back.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And that one falls for Williams. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up here.
You know, a part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually, is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Ball deflected. An even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Murray. Beasley with the screen on Porter. 5 on the clock. Murray the pass to Beasley. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Harris kicks to George. Dishes to Porter. To halt the run, and that one's good.
He's so reliable. His offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Cleaves. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
The shot by George, no good. Gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Blocked, and so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession. Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season.
Yeah, this team's success has always been tied to their rebounding. Just a physically dominant club.
Passes it to Murray. Back to Beasley. Shoots. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Porter passes to Hampton. Outside for George. That doesn't go either for George.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
There's a screen by Williams. Shoots off the screen, and it's rejected. A second chance effort. He lays it in. He's got 11.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
George gets a screen from Harris. And Paul George with the three. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Murray, defended by George. The pass to Murray. Here's Cleaves, and he drops it in from the low post.
He's off to a terrific start, yet to miss 6 for 6.
Steve, I think he's poised for a huge game. I mean, he's giving them a big lift offensively.
Now, here is George. He had 37 points in the win against.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. And he contributed in a number of ways. Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Williams with the stuff.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here is Porter after the made shot from Williams. Now, here's Porter, averaging 20 points per game. Here's Ball. Can't hit.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Williams with the ball. George picks him up. Williams passes to Murray. Cleaves, guarded by Porter. Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is time to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
And the home team has possession. A 12-point game. Hampton passes to George. And stolen by Murray. And they're on the break. He dishes it to Porter. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Porter's got 5 now.
Drop that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Here's Murray, averaging 19 points per contest. Six on the shot clock. And there's the rejection.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Porter passes to Hampton. Kicks to Porter. It's George on the wing. Pass the ball. Defended by Bogdanovich. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Now Murray. Here's Cleaves. Porter pulls it in. Porter gets a screen from Ball. Here's Hampton. It's blocked. Passes it to Murray. Cleaves, defended by Ball. The kick out to Williams. Shoots from the high post. Misses off the left iron. Gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Here's Porter, and the lead is down inside single digits. Porter's got 7 points.
Well, sometimes, guys, you can forget he's out there, and all of a sudden, bang, he'll string together 3 or 4 shots in a row and just take over the game.
And I also can't get over how much energy he expends rebounding the basketball. He goes all out on the boards every single night.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. They're much further down in the standings right now. Backing down is Anderson. He passes to Bailey. Ukic. Now the pass to Kelly. 6 to shoot.
Good D.
Shot to stop the drought. And he can't bank that one in.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. So important to battle on the boards.
Here's Murray. He picked up 12 points in their last win again.
And no question, you look at his assist totals. I mean, they tell you what a nice job he was doing with really spreading that ball around.
There's a screen. Here's Bailey, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
Tupon, defended by Bailey. Pass to Murray. Tupon, three-pointer. It's rebounded by Ukic. Bailey, he's covered by Murray. Passes it to Kelly. Gets an open look and hits. 1:30 left in the first. And there's the pass to Murray. Trish. Shot clock at 6. Here's the screen. Doubled by Ukic. Fires from the line. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Well, even with the double team, he had the vision to find the open man.
Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shoots a 3. Gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Pass to Murray. Feeds it to Howard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Kelly. Fires it up. It's rebounded by Murray. Gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Pass to Howard. Here's Murray, defended by Kelly. Trish finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The away team leading by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
This Friday, March 1st. Do not miss it.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Smith is out there with McDermott, and it's Kelly in at the 2 spot. Soto. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Obvious foul. Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You got these, no problem.
And the first one
You
drops.
got it, easy shot, come on.
Both free throws good from Soto.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Kelly passes to Bailey. Ugic, defended by Soto. The pass to Kelly. Clock at 6. Good.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack it.
Pass to Soto. Trish. Here's Murray. Drills it from outside.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to McDermott. The pass to Kelly. For the 3. Shot is off.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Pass to Soto. Here's Murray. Shoots it. And he hits it to tie the game up. 5 points in the game. Thing has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Screen by Smith. And the pass to Kelly. And the rejection by Soto. They recover it. The shot's good from Kelly.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Passes it to Soto. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Bailey passes to Ugic. Here's McDermott, defended by Soto. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bailey. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Here's Murray, defended by Kelly. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among 2 guards. The 4th spot held by Paul George.
That list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. And the way these guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is really a thing of beauty.
And Steve, if you want to take your place among the great shooting guards in the NBA, you have to be able to do more than score. You've got to pass it as well. And a lot of these guys can't.
Both free throws good from Kelly. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Here's Murray. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He has 7.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Back to Beasley. Here's McDermott. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. He feeds it to Porter. He passes to Murray. He kicks it to Porter. Pass to Soto. Rebounded by Ukic. Here's Ross. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Pass to McDermott. Back to Beasley. Now the pass to Kelly. Shot clock at 6. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 10 points for him.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Murray, the pass to Soto. Pulls it from the elbow. And the jumper is on the mark. And here's Beasley. There's the dish to Smith. Passes it to Kelly. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, one thing you got to watch out with him, he loves that corner 3. And that's the easiest 3 on the court. The shortest distance, about 22 feet. That's his sweet spot.
And Steve, he knows how to get himself on the highlight reel with some of those dunks. But it's not just for show with him. It's an injection of energy for his team and for the crowd.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, they're getting to the line an awful lot in this quarter, and it's not an accident. They've been very aggressive.
Yeah, it's been very intentional. I mean, they've picked up the aggression, and it could get him out of this hole.
Here's Murray. He has 7. Pass to Soto. Now Murray. Shot from the top of the key. And that one hits back iron. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Beasley up top. Defended by Ross. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. A couple spots below. Here's Murray, covered by Beasley. Porter passes to Soto. There's the feed to Porter. Buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got 10 points in the game.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these 2 teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these 2 teams.
Here's Murray. Beasley outside. Kelly, he's covered by Murray. The shot's good from Kelly. He's got 13.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Here's Murray, covered by Beasley. Ross. The three-pointer, no good. Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Porter passes to Murray. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Soto, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that one misses. 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Shot from the wing. Murray, no good.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Porter passes to Murray. Lets it go from 11 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
Beasley, the pass to Murray. Picked by Williams. Murray, good. He has 5.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
George gets a screen from Soto. The shot by George, no good.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, in their last game, guys, he was dialed in at the line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it may have been the strongest part of his game that night.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
The first free throw is good.
How about the job they're doing drawing contact and giving themselves opportunities for free points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
Both good from the line that time.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
And with a quick chance here, let's take a look now at some of the numbers for Paul George. 3rd in scoring and one of the better passers in the league, in the top 20 in assists per game.
And Steve, you mentioned his unbelievable points per game ranking. I mean, this guy is a guy I would call buckets.
So it's the visitors now.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
Beasley with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Murray. Banked in off the glass. He's got 7.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
And stolen by Murray. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call there.
Outside, George. Right side, George. Here's Harris, and he makes good on his first shot of the game. Gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. The pass to Murray. Back to Beasley. Picked by Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Cleaves. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 15.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Dishes it to George. Passes it to Hampton. Back to George. And stolen by Murray. One-on-one fast break. Beasley kicks to Bogdanovich. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Back to George. A 3 ball. And that one's good. George has got 5 points in the quarter. But Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Murray, good.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the 3 spot. Hampton, covered by Beasley. Hampton passes the ball. Backing in. Can't hit from in close.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Now here's Beasley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Cleaves, defended by Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Murray, no good. Gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Hampton. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. He has 5. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
Yeah, we're still in the first half. I mean, the way this thing is going, this could turn into a wild one.
Here's Beasley. The kick out to Williams. Murray, defended by Hampton. Murray, no good.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one. He's starting to put it together now, guys. He's added 2 3-pointers after hitting 1 in the first.
Now here's Beasley. Back to Williams. He passes to Murray. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Boy, a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing every last possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
And we're through 2 here and a good one. The home team, they lead by a bucket. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome to a Thursday edition of the Halftime Report. Plenty of hustle from the home team. They're sitting in 3rd in the conference, but they're right on track to make the playoffs. Paul George really playing effortlessly. He has 13 points, and on the defensive side of the floor, he's definitely been contributing with some focused defensive work. On the other side, the visitors looking pretty solid as well. Great ball control offensively. The turnover differential a major advantage right now. Let's get things going with a look ahead to some games slated for later. That gets going 7:30 Eastern. And one game also on the docket. The 7 p.m. Eastern tip time is set. And another game that's coming up, some East meets West action in that one. That's a 7 p.m. tip time, 10 Pacific. And that's it for now. Thanks for stopping in with us. It's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, who are all ready with a call in the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. They've got Tobias Harris. He's out there with Porter, and it's Hampton at the point. Doing it very well tonight, around 57%. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Beasley in at the point guard position. Now Harris. The pass to Hampton. They set the pick. He dishes it to Porter. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
Free throw good. Porter. Here's Murray. Cleaves, defended by Soto. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Porter with the screen for George. Kicks it to Porter. He's covered by Murray. And here's Porter. He's got 13. The shot is off.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Outside Williams. Passes it to Murray. Pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. And the jumper falls for him. 16 points for him.
I don't know of too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, you know, even if a defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
And let's not leave out another branding mark of his status as much in the clutch. When the big shot's needed to win a ball game, everybody in the building knows he's going to take it. Doesn't make any difference, though. He still finds a way to knock it down.
Gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. The open shot, George, no good off the front iron.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Beasley with it, now guarded by Porter. And there's the pass to Murray. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside, George. Soto, the pass to George. To the inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
One shot.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Ukic, defended by Soto. Pass to Murray. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on George.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Hampton, covered by Beasley. Here's Porter. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Feeds it to George. He passes it to Hampton. Shot clock at 5. That 3 off the mark.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Gets the bucket. He's got 21. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a 5-man team game where the ball moves, has so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
The visitors with the ball.
That game really got out of control for them. And, you know, when the lead got big, it seemed like they just mailed it in. That was the disappointing part.
Yep, it sure was. I mean, until their mindset improves, Steve, that's exactly what's going to happen to them against better teams in the league. Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Passes it to Soto. Gets it to go. 17 points in the game.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. On the top of the key. Here's Williams. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
A lot of noise coming from these fans. Pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of amateur officials in the crowd, and not one of them liked it.
George with the ball. 15 points in the game. Gives him the lead pass. And stolen by Murray. Beasley outside. Pass to Murray. For the lead. Excellent D there from George. Doing it very well tonight, around 57%. Hampton passes to Howard. He feeds it to George. Shot clock at 6. And that one goes long.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Here's Murray, defended by George. He kicks to Beasley. The pass to Ukic. Stolen. Hampton, covered by Beasley. Hampton passes to Howard. Cans it from downtown. Howard's got 6 points.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Anderson outside. He passes to Ukic. Back to Anderson. Ukic, defended by Hampton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Now here is Harris. Right now averaging 5 points a game. A nice shot by George.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here's Murray. It's a 5-point game. That one wide left.
Gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Now here's Howard. He has 6. And it's Harris off the drive. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Well, we've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. In the third spot, Paul George.
You know what, Kevin? If you can put up big numbers every game, you put your team in excellent position to win. There's no question about that. A guy like this is definitely one of the keys to having a successful offense.
Four on the clock. Here's Hampton, rejected by Murray. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Cleaves, defended by Soto. Here's Cleaves. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 6th rebound on the night. Passes to Hampton. Now the dish to Porter. Misses off the right iron. Being 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. Cleaves, defended by Soto. Bogdanovich, and the 3 ball is good. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Howard in the post. Pass to Hampton. Back to Howard. Porter. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Hampton. Puts up a 3. No good. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Passes it to Bogdanovich. The feed now to Anderson. Braun for the lead. It's rebounded by Hampton.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yep, I thought so too, Clark.
Pass to Porter. The wing jumper off target. Gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Cleaves, defended by Soto. Braun hits it from 3-point range. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead and then the other one storms right back.
Yeah, that is evidenced by the 8 lead changes we've seen so far.
Soto, the pass to Porter. Releases. Nice jump shot. Good. Porter's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Williams is checked in for Anderson. Gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. There's a good screen. Murray, the pass to Williams. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape. .109 left to play in the third.
Stolen. Now Murray. He's got 21. Beasley against Harris. Beasley, the pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on George.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
That free throw good for Murray. Both free throws good for Murray. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Outside, George. Pass to Soto. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Count the basket and the foul. Please. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
That free throw good from Soto. 17 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Kelly. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 16. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put out.
I'm looking over there at Steve. He's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Clark.
yeah, me too.
Man, this has been great, guys. The fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The away team.
Coming up Sunday, March 3rd. Big time hoops coming your way.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. They've got Terrence Ross. Porter is out there with Paul George. And it's Soto in at the 5. Dishes it to Williams. He passes it to Kelly. From past the arc. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Being one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Porter, a screen on Williams, and George, here we go. He came off the screen and finished with authority.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Murray, good. He's got 25.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Murray, the pass to George. Soft touch off the glass.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Here's Murray. He's covered by Murray. The pass to Ukic. Five to shoot. Passes it to Murray. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game.
Here's Murray. Pass to Soto. Good on Molina. He's got 22.
You know, his performance has been so important to this team. He's as dependable as ever, guys.
Beasley kicks to Bogdanovich. Murray. He dishes it to Beasley. There's the pass to Ukic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Porter pulls it in. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
It's been a nice game for Porter. He's got 17 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
Well, anytime they've needed him, he's come through defensively. He's made a major impact on this game.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Porter drops them both.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
For the finish. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Well, he allowed him to get all the way to the rim, so actually a pretty good play to foul him and make him shoot free throw.
And then no choice really but to foul and stop the dunk. Don't let that happen.
That free throw, no good. That one is no good. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Kicks it to Beasley. Passes it to Ukic. Here's Murray, guarded by Porter. Launches it. Murray, no good.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Harris outside. Defended by Bogdanovich. Pass to Murray. Launches a 3. Feeds it to Porter. And the pass to Hampton. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Soto. Defended by Ukic. Second chance shot. No good from Soto.